Ben Heather here from Kingdom MMA. I'm joined now with Nathaniel Wood. Let's talk about the big fight you've got coming up. You're at BAMMA 23, Night of Champions, and it was announced not too long ago that you were going to be fighting Bryan Creighton. How did that fight come about?
I got offered that fight, when was it? It was set for June, I think, because I believe he was flyweight, couldn't really make the weight properly, so he was moving up, and they offered me the fight, and I said, that's perfect fight for me, you know. Bryan Creighton's he's a great fighter, he's got great stand-up behind him, and I think that's a fight that can make fireworks. He got cancelled like a week and a half or 2 weeks before, which I was gutted about. But yeah, I think he broke his knee or fractured it or something, but yeah, it's back on, so November the 14th, we look forward to it.
And you mentioned there he's coming up a weight, and you're quite a big for your weight anyway. You say you struggle to cut, even though it doesn't look like there's much on there. Would you say that your size is going to play into advantage in that fight? Although, like I say, he has struggled to make flyweight before.
I'm not too sure. You know, like I don't think he'll be much lighter because he must be a big flyweight. You know, either he's mentally weak and just cannot make weight, or he was far too big to be cutting down to flyweight. Like people have told me to cut down to flyweight, but I'd never do that. You know, but I think my range is going to help a lot in the fight. You know, I definitely prefer fighting smaller guys. I think everyone does, but that's where I think I stand out the most. So yeah, I think I've got a bit of height on him.
And like you say, it was a fight that was due to happen. You've obviously trained for him before. Is it back to training this week ahead of it? The fight's in 2 weeks, or is it a bit of a break for yourself?
No, I'll get back straight to training. You know, this is what I do full time. This is what I love to do. So, come Monday, I'll be bored, itching to just get back in the gym. But I won't, you know, like I'm always fit, so like I used to say to myself I have to have a 10-week camp and all that, and I just don't, you know. I could have a 6 weeks notice fight or an 8 weeks notice fight out of shape, and I'd be ready for that. So I'll probably have a week off, you know, just maybe do some light stuff, but I've got 8 solid weeks. Because I've got next week chill, and then I've got 8 solid weeks to get ready for him, so.
Brilliant. Well, we look forward to that fight, and all the best in training for it, and hopefully it'll be your first BAMMA victory. Unfortunately,
yeah,
the efforts haven't gone your way, but fingers crossed this time.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Thanks a lot, fam.